Before we get into today's episode of Daily Brightness, we just want to say a huge thank you to Shaw for helping bring our podcast to life.
Obviously, this is something that we've wanted to do for a while. Teaming up with Goalhanger was an absolute no-brainer for us. But I think it's more just probably to get our points out there.
I think like before, Rach, it's about bringing Daily Brightness to life. And I think when we first invented it, if you like, it was all about communicating with each other, having that safe space to kind of be a little bit vulnerable and just showing our raw, authentic selves. And I think for us, the podcast is that. And that's why I think we're extremely grateful for Shaw to give us that opportunity and kind of bringing it to life and allowing us to now, you know, have it on a wider spectrum and connecting with the fans again. But also some of the things in the women's game that really need to be better and the problems and boundaries that we still face. And I think as players, current players as well, we can really touch on that and, you know, hopefully bring a little bit of attention. But ultimately it's just about sharing who we are as people. And yeah, like I said, we're really, really grateful that Shaw have given us this opportunity and supported us since day one.
Obviously, it's been amazing that Shaw have backed us from the start and all the way through this now. But exciting to have them be alongside us for this exciting summer of football. And they'll be with us every step of the way. So we're grateful for them to be alongside us sharing this journey as well. So thanks again to Shaw and thank you all for tuning in. Hello everyone, it's Rach here. Just a quick message from me before we start today's episode. As you may have seen, there was some pretty big news last night. That's right, Millie and her team, Chelsea, won the WSL for the 6th consecutive season. Wow, what a brilliant achievement. It was great to even be able to offer a little helping hand on that night as our Villa side beat Arsenal 5-2 to give Chelsea the chance to clinch the title. Bestie, you're welcome. I had a quick FaceTime call with Millie after the game and I can't go into it yet. Maybe that'll be on a later episode, but she was over the moon. Absolutely delighted. And it was a great little FaceTime call. But make sure you're tuning in to next week's episode as we'll be having a proper catch up about the whole night and hearing all about their celebrations as a team. For now though, here's this week's episode. Question and answer. Stay tuned and let's hear Millie's ridiculous curry order.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Rest is Football Daily Brightness. This is our Q&A episode. Thank you so much to everyone for sending your questions in. Me and Rach are absolutely loving them. Rach, do you want to kick us off?
Yeah, so we've got the first question in here from Katie Wettenhall. If you could swap a shirt with any WSL player, past or present, who would it be? I think that's a well good question.
That is a good question. And do you want to know something?
What?
We've not swapped club shirts.
No, we never have.
So I think that would be my answer.
Well, then that's got to be my answer, hasn't it?
We've done England.
Yeah.
Well, that is, I was thinking about this the other day. We've not actually swapped club shirts.
Yeah, true. I think it's because, like, it's just not really the done thing, is it? Like, after a game.
No.
Like, if we played each other on the last game of a season, maybe we would have done it. But that's something we definitely need to do.
Okay, moving on. We've got H. Bradley. Would you rather... Oh, love these ones, Rachel. Would you rather go for a month without brushing your hair or without brushing your teeth?
Oh my God, 100% brushing my hair. I don't brush my hair anyway. I barely brush my hair during the week. You know me, I just slap it straight up in a bun. I brush it once after I've washed it and that's it.
Exactly. That is literally our routine. But obviously you've got to brush your teeth. I'm not doing that.
However, I'm not coming away from that, sorry.
Furry teeth, are you mad? No, disgusting.
I paid big money for these teeth. I've got a protector.
However, what I will say is I would be looking like Hagrid because my hair is a little bit wavy naturally, and with the way I wear my hair, can you imagine the state? I'd look like a nest.
Well, yeah, if it got wet, I'd be worried about you not brushing it. The birds would live in there. And the bees and the ants.
Yeah, the birds and the bees.
Anyone else? Come on in.
Oh, God. Good question. But yeah, we are brushing our teeth just 100%, to confirm.
100%. Good would you rather though, I like them. Right, next one. We've got Claire Wharton. Have you got matching tattoos? If not, would you ever get one? 100%, we've got one. We got these tattoos. It's actually quite cool, wasn't it? Because we were in the World Cup in Australia.
It was sick.
And I think,
so sick.
I think it was Will, wasn't it? Was going to get a tattoo.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, we really need to get...
Oh, my God.
We need to get a matching tattoo. Like, how have we not got one? I can't really remember how we came up with a half. I know the reason behind it, but I don't know why, like what made us come up with it.
We knew we wanted something small and something...
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, it is literally a half, 1/2. And we have it the reverse way round, don't we?
Yeah, so when we put it together, it's like perfectly
Like 1 and 2.
Together.
Yeah, so mine faces me and yours faces away, doesn't it?
So my 1 is on top of your 2
Yeah.
and vice versa. But yeah, we wanted something really like just small and cute. And we were like, how can it be like I'm half, you're half, but when we come together, we're a whole? And then we were like, bingo, let's get half. Right, next we've got Alexi Faith, and it is, would you ever go on I'm a Celeb or Traitors in the future? I know what you're going to say immediately because there's one show we absolutely want to go on.
Hunted.
Get us on now.
Get us on that, honestly. That is something that we would... I don't know why we would want to do it because we'd be...
We've said it.
We'd be useless though.
No, we wouldn't.
Literally.
We wouldn't.
Millie, your voice carries across the M6 like...
Listen,
you can't hide. We would laugh.
You hear
me?
We
would laugh. You hear us before you see us, so I don't think we'd be any
like,
good at it. But I think we'd give it a right good go.
Just like when you yawned in that sleep meeting.
Traitors, I love watching it. I don't think I'll be very good at it. Because I think if I'm not a traitor, I'd be a bit bored. And then you know what I'm like.
I'd give I'm a Celeb a
You know
bash.
what I'm like with if I was a traitor, I'd just be like, oh, Millie, I'm a traitor. Like, I couldn't keep it in.
Yeah. I'd do I'm a Celeb, but I'd prefer to do Hunted with us together.
Yeah, it'd be good to do something together, I think, for sure.
I'm not doing it individually, so it's not an option.
You'd be well good at that SAS thing.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be well good at that.
Yeah, but we could both go on that.
Oh, Millie, I can't even lift my phone up. I'd be terrible at that.
The phone.
I'd be terrible at that.
Yeah, all right, I'd smash that.
Yeah, you would smash
Fair.
that. You would smash that.
But we want to go on Hunted, so shout out Hunted. Get us on now.
There we go. Get us on. Good question. Right, we've got
Really
some
good.
more Would You Rathers, Millie. This one is Izzy Pearson. Would you rather never be able to speak to each other again or never play football? That's horrible.
My answer's pretty straightforward, to be honest. I'd rather never play football again. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a dark one, that is, isn't it?
Do you know what? Maybe if I was like 10 years younger, I'd...
What? 10 years ago you would have... Hang on a minute. So our friendship is defined by our age?
I knew I was going to get you. No, bestie.
I'd say the same.
Still...
I know what you mean, because it's like probably back end of our careers now, so just...
No, but you're like a forever... Friends are like a forever thing, like your family. That's a forever thing.
Football doesn't last forever.
It's a moment. It's part of your life. It's not your life. Like, you are my life. Like, you're my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's easy answer for me.
Yeah.
I love football, but I love you more.
Love that. Same.
That was cute from me. I mean, really cute today. Really cute. So we've got Rach, Thea Davies, and her question is, what's your toxic trait? I like this question.
Sarah, Millie, you're probably going to say exactly the same thing, so you might as well just both hit me with it.
I'll let Sarah kick it off and I'll agree.
She said messy.
Yeah, you listen, you're a very hygienic, clean person, but you are very messy. And I know that through rooming with you.
Honestly.
We'd get there on day one, the case would be empty. Everything's everywhere. Like, we've been here for 2 hours. Why is everything out the case? Or we'd be leaving and I'd be like, Rachel, have you packed? Oh no, what am I doing? I'm in your room sitting on the case because you've just stuffed it all in and we've got the zip bursting.
I am messy, I agree. Like, that's why it's a toxic trait. If I denied it, it wouldn't be real. I am messy. Like, it's not like, I'm not like a hoarder or like, I'm not, people are going to think I'm like, I've got a problem.
No, you're like this.
If I have a shower
like
and I've like just got my towel and dried off, I'll throw that towel on the floor. And then I'll pick it up later, but just for that moment, I want it there. If I take my clothes off and I'm going in the shower, they'll be thrown on the floor. Maybe for a few days, and I hope that someone will pick them up for me.
I think you forget sometimes as well.
No,
like
I
you're always like, where's my phone? Where's that?
That's the thing. It's not organised chaos though, is it? It's just mess. Like, I need to be better. I do need to be better, but I am very, very clean.
Very, very clean. I can vouch for that.
Yeah, that's definitely mine. Messy, untidy. But it's weird because my car's not messy. Like, certain areas of my life aren't messy. They're very, very neat and organised. But my day to day, like the clothes and stuff. Like, if I try a hoodie on,
it's all right. We can't.
If I try a hoodie on or a t-shirt on, and it's not working my outfit, it just gets done. I'm not hanging it back up. I ain't got time for that. Life's too short to stuff a mushroom, bestie.
You need to be better at that.
I'll try. That's my New Year's resolution from April.
Right.
May. Start from May. What's yours? I know yours.
I feel like I have 2, and I know one that annoys you immediately. When I'm like on TikTok or like zoned into my phone, I can't hear anything around me.
No, it don't exist when you get your phone out. Thank God you haven't got it on the podcast. It'd be a terrible show, wouldn't it? To Millie, Millie.
Yeah, Millie, this is your part. Speak. No, I just get so zoned in and I'm like, I'm fully in to like watching whatever I'm doing or playing a game. People talk to me and I'm like, did you just talk to me? You talking to me? I'm like, oh, sorry. And they'll be like, do you know what then annoys me? They'll go, oh, forget it.
That's what I do.
I'm like,
I won't repeat. I'm like, if you didn't listen to me the first time, piss off.
And I'd say my second one is I'm very, very stubborn. Like, if you piss me off, you better believe I will move on from it when I want to move on from it. I won't do anything. If you tell me to do something and I don't want to do it because you've annoyed me, I won't do it. I'm stubborn. I've got my mother's genes to a T.
Unlucky Nicola. She'll be fuming now when she hears that.
Thanks, Mama B. And my dad's stubborn. I don't even know. It's not just mom. I've got it from both sides. I'm screwed. No wonder I'm pickled.
Muddled Millie.
Oh, yeah, that's a good name, that.
There you go. Good question, though. We probably delved into some real insecurities there, didn't we?
Yeah, really good.
This question, love this, because my favourite food is Indian food. So, from Danny Lockwood, what is your curry order? Millie, go on. Really upset everyone with your mild choices.
I don't care. Judge me all you want. I do not care. I am plain Jane vanilla. I can't handle spice. And before anyone says, you need to be consistent, you need to try it, you need to keep it in, I've tried.
No, you could put pepper on your plate. You'd be like, it's too hot, get it off my plate.
I don't react well to spice. I can't do it. I'm sweating. I don't enjoy my food. My lips are burning. I feel like they've swollen. It's just not fun. So I would either have, I actually can do a chicken tikka masala now.
Oh, well done. That's actually a big improvement for you.
Applause,
well done
please.
For you.
Thank
That's
you.
good.
Or I do like butter chicken. Banging. You're going to be like, it's got no flavour.
Yeah, it just tastes like yoghurt.
So I'd either have one of those two, onion bhaji. Oh, delightful. Naan bread, 100%. And poppadoms and mango chutney.
Nice, that's my favourite. That's my favourite part of an Indian. So I'd have straight away. I start with poppadoms, shitloads of onions, mango chutney.
Oh, not for me then.
Yeah, we're not going to agree on any of this. Mango chutney, yeah, definitely. And then I will have So I've got a few. So I love a jalfrezi.
Oh, that's so. I'd be straight to the toilet.
I'm sweating thinking about that. I like a Rogan Josh. And I like a dupiazza. Might have said that wrong, but I do love that. With pilau rice and a garlic naan. And probably a pint of Cobra or Kingfisher.
That sounds like hell to me.
That is like honestly, I could have that.
How would you do that spice?
But I feel like I was brought up on it though. Like my dad always used to go to the India. We used to go once a week. So I think
my mum and dad don't do any spice. My dad will have barbecue fajitas and he'll be like, oh, bloody hell, this is hot. What you put on it? I'm like, this barbecue, Dad. But I will agree, sometimes those barbecue fajitas got a little kick to them.
No, they haven't.
Just a little one. They do. They really do.
Do you get peri tamer at Nando's?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
No shame. I don't care. Judge me all you want.
This hurts my heart. But it's okay. It's
I
fine.
can't
It's fine.
do
it's fine.
spice.
It's fine. We've dealt with it for long enough, haven't we? So we'll deal with it a little bit longer. But you will try.
Yeah.
You actually are quite good at trying, though. You do.
I try. I just suffer.
I think I'm a good tester for you because I'll know that I think I know pretty well if it's too hot for you. Like straight away, like when we're on camp and we have dinner, I'm like, oh, Millie, you're not gonna like this.
Yeah, you're like, Millie, put that back. Put it back.
Because it's literally got pepper on it. Oh,
screw you, bestie.
Right, we've got time for one more question. Hit us with it.
Yep. It is from Lucy, and her question is, this is a really, really nice one. What's your proudest memory of each other?
That's so hard. There's so many. I think that's actually really, really hard.
I've got two. I've got two because they're very different.
Well, I think my absolute ultimate proud moment of you was when you got a captain's armband for England for the first time. Because I know for you that's your biggest, greatest achievement in football was to lead your country out. And I think seeing you have that armband and playing under you as a captain was a really proud moment for me. So I think that's probably
thanks, Rach.
Individually the most proud moment I've had of you.
That's really cute. I've got two. I'm going to be greedy. I've got two.
I've got millions, but I'm just going to go with that one.
Yeah, but these are what like popped in my head. Is my first one is when you won Golden Boot WSL, because to do that after being out the league for so long, like you came back with such a bang, that ain't easy at all. Like at all. And I think everyone expects someone that plays for like a team that's in
Chelsea
first place or second place to win it. But you know what I mean? I think at that point, that season, I think, were you like mid-table, Villa? And you won the Golden Boot. Like, that is incredible. And you created goals out of nothing. So that was my first moment. I was like, that's my bestie. Get in there, girl. And then my second one would be probably the toughest moment of your life. And I scored for England and you scored for England. And obviously that toughest moment is when you lost your dad. And to come back and put the team first, but then not only to do that, to then perform and to score, and I scored and you scored and I dedicated my goal for you. That was one of the proudest moments, like seeing you. I've not seen anyone do that ever. Like, go through that, represent your country, ball out on the pitch, score. Like, that we shared a moment that was like, no one else can, they can never take that from us. I was like super, super proud of you.
I'm about to cry right now, to be honest, but holding back the tears. Let me compose myself.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Didn't mean to make you cry, bestie.
Yeah, I think that was like, obviously it's been the hardest time of my life, but I think to have you next to me doing that was, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without you, no way. I would not have got through that camp. And I think that is a true example of like why we're so close, because like I just remember that game and you came up to me and kissed my wristband with my dad on it, and I was just like, yeah, this girl she's here for life. So
can't get rid of me.
That was cute moment.
Yeah.
I think that's a lovely way to finish the Q&A, Mill. So we'll leave this one there. We'll be back next week and hope you all have an amazing weekend.
Bye, guys.
Bye.